have to block it out. My voice has grown so somber. These words don't seem like mine, but the iron won't subside. No matter what I try.
Hallo, herzlich willkommen bei Part-Time Insane. Ich bin die Mira, das ist Horizon Forbidden West. Ich kann keine Anmoderation mehr und deswegen gehen wir sofort weiter ins Spiel. So, laufe ich. Oh, was ist das? Heilige Himbeere. Heilig, hallo, hallo. Cool, wäre ich bis hierhin gelaufen, hätte ich eine echte Stelle gehabt, um die Aufnahme zu beenden. Aber egal. Was ist das? Was ist das? Ach, wie ging das nochmal? Wie ging das nochmal? Muss ich da irgendwo hinwechseln? Oh. Scheiße, wie ging das nochmal? Ah, okay, Doppelklick. Doppel-X habe ich jetzt gemacht. Okay, Doppel-X anscheinend. Ich wäre bestimmt auch anders hier gekommen. Hier fliegt so eine scheiß Fliege rum. Was ist das denn? Sind das irgendwelche heiligen Pfeilchen oder so?
Be careful not to let this stain my hands.
So, jetzt lassen wir mal vernünftig. Stein. Oh. Hm. Gut, dass ich daneben geschossen habe. Und weg ist er. Und der ist auch weg. Ist noch einen? Da gibt's noch einen. Also dieser Meisterschuss war Zufall. Komm hoch. Es ist so ungewöhnlich hell. War Horizon Zero Dawn irgendwie dunkler? Dunkler? Dunkel, dunkel. Hallo, nimm die heilige Himbeere mit. Nimm die heilige Himbeere mit. Und was ist das?
A gemstone. It's green like blaze, but it's hard and shiny. I wonder if merchants would be interested.
Achso, du hast, ich soll es vielleicht vorlesen, du hast ein Stück Glühglanz gefunden, eine seltene und wertvolle Ressource. grünen Glanz kann genutzt werden, um Waffen und Outfits zu verbessern oder mit bestimmten Händlern getauscht zu werden. Er ist auf der ganzen Welt versteckt. Außer in dem Tag, wo wir die letzten Jahre gewesen sind. Und da kann ich mich auch hochspringen? Okay, das mache ich aber nicht. Ich muss jetzt echt mal kurz nicht pausieren, aber mal schauen, was ich habe. Ein Notizbuch. Datenpunkte, ne, die will ich nicht. Inventar. Rohstoffe. Okay, wo ist mein Vorrat? Oh, ich habe noch einen Punkt. Fiktivere Heile wären noch gut. Maschinenkatalog. Wir haben auch Varianten. Vielleicht muss ich das mal googeln. Ich muss da bestimmt wieder Fleisch auch suchen für gewisse Sachen. Das heißt, ich muss da bestimmt wieder jagen. Und hier brennt was grün.
It's a dead machine. It must be a bristleback. Maybe Erend took it
Wo
down.
siehst du denn hier eine tote Maschine?
Ground soaked with acid. That must be chain scrape. Jaruf said I could get my bow upgraded in there. Might be able to tinker with my other gear too.
Da ist ein Busch. Bitterkraut.
Once you're cooked.
Ja. Sorry, dass ich wusste. Da muss ich wahrscheinlich irgendwann hoch.
Outlander approaching. Is that the savior? Wanna come in, savior?
Ja.
Welcome to Chainscrape, savior.
Open up, guys. Jor's orders.
Good enough for me.
By the forge.
Petra?
Aloy, what are you doing here? About time there was something worth looking at in this dump.
It's nice to see you too.
And not a moment too soon. Come on. Damn brewery's the only thing I can count on in this place.
Yeah, I heard. Machines, work stoppage.
Oh, those are just the latest malfunctions. Chainscrape's always been a few tools short of a kit. And right there is the biggest tool of all.
Our land, not our problem. The bristlebacks are everybody's problem.
Roland?
You've heard of him,
Yeah.
but he's a story best told over a cold beer.
Petra. I'm just passing through. I'm headed west.
Oh,
There's an embassy at Barren Light I need to make happen, and then I keep moving.
ah, of course. Bigger gears to grind. Well, Flamehair, good to see you. Gotta move on.
Die Gute kann nicht so mit Männchen, oder? Männchen.
But if you want a cold beer and a few laughs with an old friend, come find me at the brewery. Your choice.
Well, this Olvan guy sounds like trouble. Maybe Petra could use some support. But first things first, I need to find that workbench and upgrade my bow.
Maybe finally someone who will outdrink me, huh?
Must be someone around here worth talking to.
Was bist du?
Workbench is free.
Shop looks closed.
Yep.
Can I still use the workbench?
I ain't gonna stop you.
Was ist das? Kann ich hier weiter Leute beklauen?
Might get something done if people stop pestering me. We'll see about that.
How am I supposed to work with a hammer in this state?
Oh, 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 ich häng fest. Werkbank benutzen. Säurepfeile, okay. Ich kann sogar den upgraden. Wie viel habe ich dir gelootet, Hans? Oh, das kann ich nicht. Oh, zu wenig Metallscherben. Oh, Einstellung. Ah, die kann ich hier herstellen, okay.
Till Oven blows it.
Inventar. Rohstoffe, was habe ich jetzt wieder Neues gemacht? Ach, das Bitterkraut ist neu, okay, gut. Outfits. Gewebe bearbeiten. Okay, Waffen bearbeiten. Spule bearbeiten. Oh, ich habe keinen Spulen. Wo habe ich denn Spulen? Okay, das ist doch ein bisschen neuer als früher. Eine Munition, die Säureschaden verursacht, ist jetzt in deinem Inventar verfügbar. Scanne Gegner mit deinem Fokus, um herauszufinden, ob sie säureanfällig sind. Gegner mit Säure zu treffen, baut ihren korrodierten Zustand auf. Sobald dieser Zustand aktiv ist, nimmt die Rüstung deines Gegners Schaden über Zeit und der Widerstand gegen Schaden ist geringer. Säurekanister mit Säurenfall, um sie zu sprengen und einem größeren Element Explosionen zu auslösen. Das ist so. Okay, ich sollte vielleicht ein bisschen was verkaufen. Also ein Spurenplatz wurde für eine deiner Waffen freigeschaltet. Spuren können für Waffen ausgerüstet werden und deren Leistung verbessern. Drücke an, um Waffen in einer anderen Spur. Also.
This should be useful. Now I just need to find Erend and help him clear the bristlebacks.
Was ist das? Das hier ist... Ah, ich habe mein Vorrat gefunden! Finally, mein Vorrat! Vorrat öffnen. Schön. Alle Kategorien auffüllen. Bringt die mir was? Lagern.
And his cronies hear about
Not again.
it.
Was ist da denn? Hallo, kann ich mit dir reden? Hallo, hallo.
Don't mind this lot. They smell bad, but they'll do in a pinch.
Okay.
Ah, finally.
Let me
Sparks of the earth.
Ach so, da kommen wir auch so rein. Okay. Oh, da kann ich.
Glory of Main Street. Boredom. Nothing interesting happening.
Hallo?
Don't come any closer.
Plain as enough.
Nein, nicht manuell speichern, ich trottel.
That's why we
Geh da weg und dann steh auf. So, genau so.
better than sticking around a bunch of eldermen with lots of spark.
Da unten ist wer, der Hilfe braucht.
We are on the same side here, Owen. The bristlebacks threaten us all.
Oh, drop the act. We all know it was the Carja who let the bristlebacks into the valley. Sent them straight through the gate.
What do you want, Ulvund? Some kind of payment?
My dear magistrate, you think I can be bought? If you want that whistle blown, all you have to do is have your soldiers remove the bristlebacks and sign the concession decree. Face it, what other choice do you have?
Hi.
Savior, what auspicious timing. Might we discuss a matter of importance to the Sundom?
We might. Later.
Very well. I shall be waiting.
So, the savior herself. Walloper of Derval, gutter of youth.
Maybe.
I've heard many tales of your beauty and heroics, my fierce lady warrior. Ulvund Freeholder, at your service. So, what could have dragged you away from the fine silks and wine of Meridian to this smudge of a settlement? Your saviorly attention must be needed elsewhere.
I'm here for the embassy and...
The embassy? Why, by the forge. Ah. Greater gears for greater matters. Guess that means you'll be moving on.
Once I've dealt with any problems around here that need my saviorly attention.
Ah, the bristlebacks, of course. Got to get rid of them if you want that embassy to take place. Well, best get to it, hey? And off you go.
Not so fast.
So.
You don't seem to have a high opinion of the magistrate?
Well, I refuse to play nice to some fancy-robed parchment pusher when my fellow laborers are being bullied, intimidated, and taken advantage of.
How noble of you.
Noble? Ha! Born with a hammer in hand, I was. Nobody handed me anything or dropped opportunity into my lap. Everything I've achieved, I've done on my own.
And where is this hammer now?
The burden of leadership forced me to set it aside. The Carja risk nothing while demanding that good Osseram gamble with their lives out there. Someone had to step up and say no more.
You ordered the work stoppage?
Indeed I did. We're laborers, not soldiers. Until the Carja clean up their mess and give us the fair deal we deserve, I'm not risking Osseram lives.
Fair deal? You mean your concession decree?
It's not my decree. It's on behalf of all the good Osseram laborers of this land who do all the back-breaking work, while only the Carja reap the rewards. All we're asking for is the ability to share in this prosperity for a land worked by the people, for the people.
Right. And just how much would be your share?
Only an amount appropriate to my contributions to this community, of course.
Er ist ein guter Redner.
If Chainscrape is on Karja land, shouldn't a Karja be in charge? Who appointed you?
The sensibilities of good Osram folk, of course. You think a Karja can head this whole venture? Ah! The magistrate can barely make the trek from Barren Light without losing a few screws.
So you have no real authority then? People only follow you because you say so. Loudly.
Anyone who has followers has authority. I've been with Chainscrape from the beginning. I mean, I'm practically its founder, and its honest folk know I'm indispensable to its success.
You said you founded Chainscrape. Somehow I doubt that.
Practically founded, I said. I alone saw its potential when it was just a smattering of tents in Barren Light's shadow. I invested in the mine, convinced some friends back home to do the same, and here we are. You could say Chainscrape is what it is thanks to me.
Oh, so you're not just standing around and profiting off everyone else?
Not at all. Sure, I make a little return on my investment here and there, but my main priority, as it was from the beginning, is to look after the well-being of these honest, working Osram.
Where's the whistle?
Right in the middle of town, but with the threat out there, I'm not endangering innocent Osram lives.
I'm going to clear out the bristlebacks. And when I'm done, this valley is going to get moving.
If that's what it takes. Until then, I'll keep looking after the safety of these good folk.
Just be ready to blow the whistle.
Drinks later?
Better see what that Karja magistrate wanted. I bet he's in the tavern.
Das ist falsch. Quests. Quest aktivieren. Quest aktiviert. Ja, ich mache schon wieder Nebenquests. Was ist das? Da ist eine Wand. Oh, da ist ein Kind.
Hey, Ray. Change your mind about that
Fancy a
brew?
game of strike?
Ach, warum? Warum wird sowas eingebaut?
Come for that beer after all, eh? Here, sit down. Get a pint in her hand. Wasn't expecting you to swing by.
Since when do I do what's expected?
Ha! There's that spark. Fire and spit.
Fire and spit.
That's a blast from the bellows. Won't fix the forge, but at least I can forget about my troubles for a while.
Like what?
Take your pick. We got bodies to bury from the bristlebacks, the work stoppage, Olvin grating the gears about his concession decree. Hey! Weapons off the table!
Arische Brust.
Ah, don't listen to me. Nothing a cold brew and knocking some heads together can't fix eventually.
So the bristlebacks in the Daunt. Where did they come from?
That's the thing. No one rightly knows. They just showed up one day, rampaging around the valley like they exploded out of a forge. Lost some good people. But I heard talk of some vanguards trying to take them down.
Did they come through here?
Stopped by briefly for supplies. Ulvind was none too pleased. Won't be able to crank it to his advantage once the bristlebacks are gone.
But how could bristlebacks and the Daunt help Ulvind?
2 words. Concession decree. Since no one knows where the bristlebacks came from, Ulvind has taken to blaming the Karja for them. He's hoping to dig up enough old resentments to get a strike going until the concession's signed. This is just his latest attempt. He's been trying to rile up the workers since the day he rolled into town.
And people actually believe him?
Lots of folks suffered at the hands of the Mad King during the Red Raids. Give him half a reason, they'll blame the Karja for anything.
Damn Karja slavers.
I thought you'd be back in Freeheap.
Well, after the big battle at Meridian, I went back, but realized it was running smooth. Didn't need me. Heard about the rebuilding out at Barren Light. Figured they could use another hammer. Been scraping by ever since.
You could always leave.
And go back east? Nah. I ain't one to leave a lit forge. Besides, someone's gotta be a squeaky wheel for the workers around here.
Ich mag ihre Handschuhe.
So about Olvend.
Around here, everything's about Olvend.
How'd he end up in charge?
He got here early, like a squirrel smelling a fat nut. He knew rebuilding Barren Light would need stone and timber. So he jangled purses all over Mainspring, getting investors to front claims on anything in the Daunt that might be worth a damn. Thing is, all the bankers back home know that this is Karja land, and the Sun King can revoke those claims at any time. That's why he's desperate for the magistrate to sign off on a concession decree.
This concession decree, what is it exactly? And how would it help Olvend?
It's pig diddle, that's what.
A writ that would put all Osram claims in the Daunt under Osram law, even though they're on Karja land. It would mean that any existing ore, stone, and timber claims couldn't be revoked by the Karja. No more risk, no more hesitation for investors back in the claim to pour in the shards and expand their business. And since Olvend has a stake in all those claims, it would make him richer than a scrapper in a junk heap. Not to mention Chainscrape would become an Osram municipality, so he could buy enough votes to call himself an elderman. He's a sly old badger, I'll give him that. Figures if he keeps up the pressure, eventually the magistrate will sign.
Well, I have to be going. Thanks for the drink, Petra. I'm glad I stopped by.
Anytime, Flamehair.
We're in control.